Hello, welcome back to the channel for another video, guys. Hope you're all doing well out there. It's the first video we've actually put up on the channel in I think 10 days, maybe more. Now, I did put up a live reaction video from the Liverpool game last Sunday, and a few of your bits and bobs have been putting out in social media over the last couple of days as well. You probably all know now by the title of this video and also by our social media posts. It's been a tough lot of days for the Moore family. I wasn't going to mention it. I wasn't going to mention it on the vlog. Oh, they're not the camera for there. I wasn't going to mention it on the vlog. I wasn't going to mention it on social media, but a lot of you guys out there all love my dad, and I thought that I would share, obviously, this with you guys because you know yourself for the channel here, guys. I share everything with you, and this past week or so, as you all probably know, Dad unfortunately suffered a small minor heart attack. My dad's only 64 years of age, which is still quite young. And it's been a tough week or two for the Moore family. Being all worried about Dad and stuff and hoping that he's okay. And today, guys, I actually released a new podcast where I explained everything in the podcast, what happened to Dad. If you want to go and listen to the podcast, it is free to listen to. On Spotify, Apple Music, and also on the YouTube channel for the podcast, which the link for it's in the description. I explained what happened to Dad and what he went through, and obviously, talked about all the messages and stuff you guys have been sending over the last week or so, which has just been unbelievable. The response that you guys have given us is just phenomenal. All the messages and the audio recordings and pictures and all the stuff that you've been sending Dad over the last week or so has been phenomenal. I mean, when I went and seen him at the hospital last Thursday, before he got home, I was telling him about the thousands of messages that he's been receiving and whatnot. It's been a scary week or so, so it is. And just to give you an update on him, he's doing well. He's back home, he's recovering. He's doing very, very well. Last Friday, he had stents put in his heart, which was a success. He's doing really, really well actually after that. He stopped smoking, which is great. He's eating healthier, thank God. He's doing well. So Dad, if you're watching this vlog, which I know you probably are because you watch all the vlogs, I just wanted to take this opportunity to say, I was going to bring Brooke and Lewis into the video today, but I decided at the last minute not to. Dad and I have a bit of a weird, not a weird relationship, it's just one of those relationships where we're there for each other no matter what it is. We're obviously father and son. Growing up, Dad was always away working all the time, working his ass off to provide for the family, which I respect, and he taught that to me. Now with my kids as well. So growing up, Dad wasn't, not that he wasn't around, he was just sort of there. He was there at night time, but he was away all day and he was working all the hours under the sun, which was just, you didn't realise that at the time when you're a small kid. You're thinking to yourself, where's Dad all the time? He's always away and stuff like that. But he was always away working because he was the only one providing for the family. And back then, obviously, we didn't have very much money then, back in the 80s and the early 90s and stuff like that. Because Dad was obviously out working his ass off to provide for the family. So I respected him for that and obviously understood more when I got older. But as the years went on, Dad and I got a bit closer and stuff. And just the fact is that, this last week or so, knowing just to show you how precious life is. My mum wasn't well there for a couple of years ago as well. She took terminally ill for a long period of time, and I thought at one point I was going to lose her. But she kicked out of it, which is great. Mum, I love you, by the way, if you're watching. And you probably think, oh, big shit's embarrassing me again. Sorry for swearing, but I don't really care anymore. But Dad, obviously, he's got out of this, and he's been lucky. He took himself to the hospital when he did, and he got out of it. So Dad, if you're watching, I love you very much. I respect you for everything, and I thank you for everything. You're an amazing grandfather to Brooke and Lewis. Brooke and Lewis were heartbroken about that because they are very close, especially Lewis, because Lewis is very close to his granddad. But it's good. He's had his stents put in, he's had his arteries cleared out, and I've said to him he's been given a second chance in life and he needs to live his life more. So guys, I don't want to babble on too much here on video, but if you want to go and listen to the podcast, I go really in depth of what happened to Dad and the process of what happened to Dad and how pissed off I was with the hospital and stuff at one point too as well. Go and listen to the podcast. It is available on Apple Music, Spotify, and also on YouTube. You can go and listen to the podcast on there. I talk about that, answer some of your questions too as well. So yes, guys, once again, thank you so much for all your support. It's been a tough while, so it has. But Dad's doing good. He's getting there, slowly but surely. He's getting there. Now, the other day, last Tuesday before Lewis and I went to football, and we were in Fermanagh there on Tuesday night for the Welders against Ballinamallard. We had a massive game on the Friday night against Larne, which this is a game after it. But beforehand, I was actually in Ards with Dad because Dad had to get his car fixed. So Dad and Lewis and I found this wee pool hall in Ards to just go in and switch off. Lewis and I were playing a couple of games of pool and stuff. Dad was just sitting down, relaxing with a cup of tea. The staff in the place were amazing. Made Dad and myself and Lewis cups of tea, and they offered us biscuits, and their hospitality was fantastic. So I got some footage the other day of Lewis and I playing some pool while Dad was in the background spectating. So I want to show that to you now. But in all seriousness, all before I show you the footage, guys, Dad, you know, it's been a rough few weeks for you, and we all love you very much, and we hope that you start to realise now to look after yourself more, because we don't want to lose you anytime soon. Even though you can be a pain in the ass and a grumpy big shit at times, we still love you very much, and we don't want to lose you anytime soon. So just look after yourself, because we'd like to see you around here for at least another 20 or 30 years, at least. You know, even though you probably get to your 90s, you'll be leaving grumpy or big shit, and you'll probably complain even more. But at the end of the day, we all love you. Same as Mum too as well. Mum can be a bit grumpy at times as well, but we still love her too as well, and she's part of our family. And guys, all the support you sent us, wow, unreal. Thank you so much for every one of you sending maybe a message, an audio recording, saying get well soon, blah blah blah, whatever it was, guys. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me, and means a lot to Dad and the family as well. So thank you. Moore Army, you are absolute legends, every one of you. Right, enjoy the footage for a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes, whatever it was. I can't remember how much I recorded the other day. Lewis and I playing a bit of pool with Dad in the background. I think I got Dad in a couple of the clips, actually. I'm not too sure. He's sort of sitting in the wee chair in the background, sort of having his tea and chilling out, and me and him were winding up Lewis about his pool playing. It's good to see Dad smiling again, so it was. Right, enjoy the footage, and I'll see you back here in a few moments' time. Yeah, big lad, me kick a butt. Oh. Oh, Lewis. Oh. There you go.
If I hit it off there and then you do it.
In flat pocket. No. It didn't work. Right on the edge. Nope, on the edge, still in. I win. So there you go, guys. It was good. It was a good afternoon. We just sort of sitting playing a bit of pool and tea and having a wee chat. Dad got his car fixed, so it's all good. But yeah, it was good to see him out and about. So it is. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the footage from that. I'm going to go here now and get ready to make some dinner for the kiddies. It's actually starting to snow outside. So it is, which has strange snow for the March time. It's weird. Apparently Scotland and England are getting it quite bad, but we're not too bad over here. Because we're so close to the sea here in Bangor, the snow isn't too bad, but apparently it's starting to snow big time up around the countryside and stuff. I mean, where we were for football the other night, it was -5. Like, seriously, it was freezing the other night. God love Lewis, his hands were a wee bit cold after football. Guys, go and check out Welders TV from Friday night's footage from the game against Larne. Lewis and I made some cracking videos throughout the whole day, a whole Irish Cup diary right up to the big game. I got some footage for the next vlog, guy, to show you from that day, where we were in a very swanky hotel, the Le Monde Hotel in Belfast. We can see inside this place, unbelievable. I got some photographs inside there as well to show you. What a hotel. We were there last Friday. Oh my God, that place is amazing. I love to spend the night up there. And plus Lewis got to go to the gym. Lewis was using the gym. It was unbelievable. So stay tuned for that footage coming up. Anyway, guys, once again, thank you for all your support, all your messages for Dad. I do appreciate it. Love yous all for it. And I couldn't say thank you enough. And again, if you want to hear the whole story, the full story of what happened, go and listen to the podcast, guys. It's on for about an hour. I go right into the in-depth of everything else, plus I answer your questions too as well about Dad and what happened to him. So thank you once again for all your support. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, guys, as always, drop a like on it. Also hit subscribe below. We're back to making more videos again because of in relation to our stuff off camera on YouTube. I am now on the coast of Clare making more videos again. So this past few months has been busy. Now I'm back to making more videos again, so stay tuned for that. Once again, guys, like, share, and subscribe. And until the next one, I will see you back here for another vlog, guys. Thanks for your support. Love yous all. Thanks for watching.